Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another YouTube video. And it's also a YouTube presentation on let us talk about money and how it generates return. Now, this my presentation is going to be different. I'm talking more on calculation interest. So I'll also give some history, some literature review about money, and so I want you to have a wider and a broader understanding of what money is all about, the power of money, and how you can generate returns while you are sleeping, while you allow your money to do your work for you. Because I was following the co-founder of Overwood. I like his tips he normally drop. He said, why don't you go to bed and let your money work for you? And there was a friend of mine last month. She was so excited. She went to bed. She woke up, started shouting, started saying, in short, started sharing her testimony. She invested, and her return, her interest rate for her money from the money she deposited in a savings account gave her 66,000 naira. She was so happy. So that's why this presentation is let us talk about money and how it generates return. So I believe after this presentation you have a full understanding and a broader understanding of money and how it generates return. So sit back and relax. Sure, money is a medium of exchange that is widely used for transaction between individuals and businesses. It allows people to buy and sell goods and services without the need for betting, which is the olden days ideology of exchanging goods and services from other goods or services. The use of money simplifies transaction and provide a common measure of value, making it easier to compare the relative worth of different goods and services. Now, as you can see, money has power, and you can put your money to use to generate financial freedom for yourself. Now, how money generates return? You want to know how money generates return? It is not difficult or hard, but understanding makes it easy for someone. You can generate money through savings and investment, but in return you have interest as your gain. Everyone wants to save and invest. Everyone wants to save and investments, but you need to have a little idea on interest calculation. So everybody wants to save, everyone wants to invest, but the most important thing is have interest calculation in mind, because the interest calculation, you know your gain. Interests are paid in daily, monthly and yearly. So having the interest calculation on your back of your mind gives you a better understanding on how your money grow over time, and it helps you to plan well. So if you can know the interest rates paid daily, you know the interest rate for per month, and you know interest rates yearly. So that gives you the opportunity to plan and save. And any interest, any savings you are doing that you are getting paid daily, monthly and yearly is a compound investment, compound interest. So compound interest is very very sweet and it's the best interest for all investors. Everyone want to save, try to look for compound, look for an investment and a savings that has compound interest, because in a short term, in a short time you can achieve what you could not achieve. So that is why compound interest is the best. And I'll be doing other videos on compound interest app, compound interest savings and investment that you can do, that you can start up. Please take your time to understand the calculation, because if you understand the calculation you will know the interest you are paying daily, monthly and yearly. With that you can calculate your interest. How to calculate daily interest for 10% per annum. Now you need to have it in mind, I'm using 10% per annum. You can use any percentage per annum and you still arrive in the same answer. So this is how to calculate for daily interest for 10% per annum. To calculate for daily interest for 10% per annum, you can use the following formula. So just take your time to understand the formula. Take your time to understand the formula. You see, daily interest, your principal amount, which is your capital, you use the starting annual interest rate divide by 10%, open brackets, then divide by 365. 365 means 365 days. So for your annual interest rate you must divide by 100. That is the standard. You must divide by 100. Somebody will ask me, why 365 days? Because it is counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from January 1st, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to December. So you have 365 days. So it's calculated per day. This interest, this daily interest, for daily interest. Know that this formula assume a 365 days per year. Day, year. If you are using a formula different number of days in a year for your calculation, you should adjust the formula. So you need to have that in mind. but this is the formula you use. This is the general formula you use. Daily interest equals to brackets open principal amount, which is your capital amount, times annual interest rate divided by 100%, divide close bracket, divide by 365 days. But you need to know the annual interest rate is divided by 100. Annual interest rate divided by 100. Please have that in mind. Annual interest rate divided by 100. Now the second one is how to calculate monthly interest for 10% per annum. As you can see, it's the same formula, monthly interest, but you are no longer saying 300, you are not longer saying 365 days, rather you are saying 12. 12 means the 12 months: January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Now, because this interest rate, monthly interest rate, you want to know the interest, your interest for a particular month. That is why you are dividing by 12. To calculate monthly interest for 10% per annum, you can use the following formula: monthly interest equals to open bracket principal amount, which is your capital amount, times annual interest rate divided by 100%, bracket close, divided by 12. So you are dividing everything: principal amount times annual interest rate divided by 100, then divide by 12. But first you have to calculate, you have to solve this one. First thing first, you have to solve your annual interest rate. You divide 10 by 100% first, then you multiply it by your principal, then divide by 12. That is the same thing you also do for daily calculation too, to calculate your daily interest for every day. So just take your time, go through it and observe it, understand it. So you have a clear understanding how to calculate monthly interest rate for 10% per annum. Please, this calculation is applicable to naira, dollar, pounds, and different rates. You can use this formula for different rates. The last one, which is how to calculate yearly interest for 10% per annum. As you can see, yearly is different. It's different from daily calculation and monthly calculation. It's quite straight. It's straightforward. Straightforward. To calculate your yearly interest for 10% per annum, you can use this formula. Yearly interest is equal to principal amount, which is your capital, times annual interest rate divided by 100. So for an investment of 10,000 naira with an annual interest rate of 10%, the yearly interest would be yearly interest equals to 10,000 naira times 10% divided by 100%. Now, 100%, once you divide 10% divided by 100%, you will have 0.1. 0.1 times 10,000, you have 1,000 naira. So in that year of that your savings, you have 1,000 naira as your yearly interest. Now I want to know my interest rate for monthly. I divide this 1,000 by 12. Now I want to know my interest rate for daily. I divide this 1,000 by 365 days. Simple as ABC. So from that calculation, you now know your return, what you are gaining per day, per month, and yearly. So you can use this yearly calculation. If you want to know for month how much you will be earning per month, you divide 1,000 by 12. Then if you want to know by daily calculation, you divide 1,000 by 365 days to know how much you will be earning every day. Note, you can use this calculation for dollar, pounds, euro, or any other currency. I only gave an example using 10%. Please, you can use any interest rate with the calculation to get your interest. Also, I will also drop this explanation on the description of this video, so you can go through just to have a clear understanding of what I was presenting. Thank you for watching, and I will be bringing more educative savings and investment opportunity. So you can subscribe if you have not joined. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe, like my videos. encourage me so I can do more for you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching.